Here we're classifying these expressions. If you have a negative exponent, then it's going to be not a polynomial. Some other things that would make it not a polynomial: fraction exponents, variables in the denominator, variables as an exponent. So this one is not a polynomial. All right, this one is a polynomial, and there's 2 terms. So 2 terms is binomial. Bi means 2. Think about a bicycle has 2 wheels. Again, terms are separated by addition or subtraction. Here we've got 1, 2, 3 terms, so that's a trinomial. And on this one we have 1 term, so that's a monomial. We can have a negative coefficient, we just can't have a negative exponent. All right, we're finding the sum or difference. So add your coefficients when they're like terms. So 2 plus 8 gives us 10, and we keep the x. 2x plus 8x is 10x. Number 6, we've got a binomial plus a binomial. Add your like terms. 7x plus 1x is 8x. 1 plus 3 gives us 4. Looking for like terms to combine. 6x squared plus 2x squared is 8x squared. Negative 4x plus 7x is positive 3x. Be careful with your signs there. Combining like terms. 3x squared plus 2x squared is 5x squared. 4x plus 7x gives us 11x. And then 1 plus negative 1 is 0. You don't have to write it. This time we're subtracting. You can either go to the subtraction each time, or you can distribute. Think of it as like a negative 1, distribute, and then look at it as addition. So that's the way I typically do it, is distribute and then look like addition. So the first polynomial stays the same. Every sign changes in the second one. Now we'll combine like terms. 2x squared plus negative 7x squared is negative 5x squared. 6x minus 3x is 3x. And then 4 minus 1 is 3. Same idea on this one. Think of that as a negative 1, distribute it, and then combine like terms. First polynomial stays the same. Every sign changes on the second one, and then we'll combine like terms. Negative 4x squared plus negative 3x squared is negative 7x squared. 1 plus negative 8 is negative 7. Same thing here, distribute a negative and then combine like terms. Now we'll combine like terms. 4x squared minus 1x squared is 3x squared. Negative 3x plus negative 2x is negative 5x. Now we're going to write it in standard form. That's also called descending order. So the highest exponent comes first. So this term needs to be first, then this one, and then the constant will be at the end. Leading coefficient is the coefficient when it's in standard form, the first coefficient. So leading coefficient here is 2. Rearrange these. First term needs to be the highest exponent. Next highest exponent, in this case 1. And then your constant is last. Leading coefficient is the coefficient of the first term when it's in standard form. In this case, -4. Degree for any single term is the sum of the exponents. So the degree for the first term here is 3, 1, and 0. The degree of a polynomial is the highest of any single term. So the degree for 14 is 3. And then for 15, the degree of this one term is 4 plus 3, that's 7. It's the sum of all the exponents. Hope you've enjoyed this video. You can check out more on my website.